Welcome to Manufacturing and Engineering Technologies. My name is Mr. Rook.
Hello, Mr. Rook. What skills are essential for students looking to excel in your program?
Well, you certainly have to have good math skills, problem solving, and good work ethics would be a big help.
What are some of the technical skills that students learn in your program?
Well, really what we do is we learn all the skills that go into being a good machinist. And if you want to come with me, I'll show you the shop. So as a level 1 student, you would come into the program and there would be some very basic things that you would need to learn before you could progress into the more sophisticated equipment. Things such as safety. You would have to understand how to interpret an engineered drawing. You would have to understand the different types of machines and how to process metals. Machining is nothing more than taking a solid piece of material and shaping it into something that you want. Whether it be this solid block, producing these accurate holes on location, or this started out with a solid block, and then of course it's cut out, it's shaped out very accurately, and then ultimately you have that component. Once you have that component, it might be one component of thousands or hundreds of thousands of pieces that might go together that build, say, the automobile that you rode in or the bus that you rode to school today. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to learn how to read an engineered drawing. Engineers design the drawings, and then what we do is we bring that design to life. Here at level 2, we primarily focus on the lathe. Again, the lathe creates all cylindrical pieces, and all we are doing is shaping the metals. So, for instance, this is a basic example of how the machine shapes it. We start with a solid piece of material, and we shape out the parts that we don't want, and ultimately we have an example is this chest piece right here. This piece is actually a national certification, and if you look up on the wall, we have that blueprint or that engineered design matches this piece. If a student can complete this part and earn that national certification, it can be used for employment, it can be used for college. They'll give them advanced placement in colleges for completing those parts. Ultimately, the goal is to get into a fully automated machine like this machine. This is a CNC turning machine. And each one of those tools has a different purpose. So as the students become more competent in programming, they'll program the part, they'll close the door, and ultimately the machine does all the work. Over here, we're now getting into the milling area. This is not only milling, but it's CNC milling, which is computer numerically controlled milling. So it's all automated. Once the student designs it, they'll design it in a CAD system. They'll design it in a CAD system where they use lots of arcs and straight lines and so forth. And then ultimately, this is a simulator that shows what the machine will do to process that metal. When they determine that that process is correct, then they would load their material into these types of machines, which are CNC milling machines, run the program, and they should have what shows up on the screen. Here's another example of a competition that we go in each year, and this is a product that we've completed. but it gives you an example of how you redraw it and actually produce the same part. And it starts out as a solid block, and once again it's all cut away. And then here are some other products that were done on the milling machine. Again, starting out with a solid piece, the student would design whatever they want to design. This says keys on it, it's for keychains.
So how does your program give students a competitive advantage?
My students have a great advantage because when they come out of here, they can go directly into employment, or they can go on to further education, and the opportunities are endless. As I mentioned before, engineers draw our drawings. So ultimately, as a student coming out of here, they would have very valuable skills to enter a program like engineering or manufacturing engineering. They would understand how things are made, so they would be better engineers ultimately.
So what is the biggest misconception about your program?
Over the years, manufacturing has been known as a dirty, heavy, you get cut a lot, things like that. And ultimately, it's really become a more technologically based field. If you look at everything out in the program, they all have computers on board. It's all technology, and as we know, technology advances, and it's becoming more mental than physical. You're not using your hands as much as now you're using your mind to create objects.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.